Hey everybody, and welcome back to the season finale of Season 2 of Video Game Esoterica. On today's episode, we're going to take a look at Taito's Bubble Symphony, released in 1994 for the arcades on the F3 platform. It was brought home as an independent release on the Sega Saturn, as well as compilation discs from Taito, Taito Legends 2 for the PC and Xbox in Europe, and Taito Memories 2 Volume 2 in Japan for the PlayStation 2. Obviously, this is a very well-known franchise. The Bubble Bobble franchise has been around for a very long time, and it is one of my favorites. When I was a kid, I owned and played Bubble Bobble. I can't even imagine how many hours I spent playing that game. Of course, I was never able to beat it because one of the hooks of these games is, while you can get to the end, there are a lot of different secret puzzles and other hidden items that you need to obtain to get the true ending. You will see that in the beginning of the stages, there is a skeleton dragon that's going to show you a key. In the stages, you'll see right there are music notes that you have to uncover by walking over the correct tiles. If you get 3 of the musical notes in a stage, you will get a key. If you get all 4 keys before you reach a certain level, you'll be able to access a secret door which will bring you into the later end game of Bubble Symphony. Additionally, there are secret doors in different stages. Different levels have different requirements, but basically how it works is that you need to survive a number of levels without dying. And once you get to that number, a secret door will appear. In each of those secret door rooms, you're going to get a bunch of different power-ups and prizes, as well as see a kind of like hidden phrase. Coded in that phrase, after you get all of them, is actually the level select code, so that you can start the secret game. So there are codes within the game that you need to obtain to be able to actually beat the game correctly. Looking at the first boss here, the Drunk. So developers of this game certainly have a good sense of humor, as there's a lot of different bosses with funny names. The Drunks are a mainstay staple of the Bubble Bobble series. You have Drunks, Hyper Drunks, Super Drunks. They throw bottles of alcohol around at you. Just kind of some Japanese humor in the game. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten a release of Bubble Bobble or anything in the franchise for a very long time. The last mainline game in the Bubble Bobble franchise is Bubble Memories, and that game is even harder to find than Bubble Symphony. You can get that on the original Taito F3 PCB. It's going to run you around $300 or $400 for the B board, and you still need to have a motherboard for that. The only other place it was released, and I do have a copy of it, was in Korea as a budget PC title. It is the full game. It's not running on an emulator as far as I can tell. I played it once. I got it sealed, but I did open it up. It cost me about $25. I've only ever seen one for sale. I've never seen another one actually sell. I did confirm it is a true release with some Korean collectors over in Korea that had seen it before. But other than that, I've never seen another copy for sale. So I do feel lucky that I was able to actually find that game. If you're looking to purchase Bubble Symphony, you can get it on the Sega Saturn. It's going to run you around $100 for a complete copy with spine card. It's the only standalone release that you can purchase that's just a Bubble Symphony disc. Otherwise, to get those Taito compilations, you're looking into the $30 to $40 range. If you want to pick up the original arcade PCB for the B board, you're looking at about $175 on the low end and about $250 on the high end, just depending on condition. That is for the bare boards, not the art kit. I actually couldn't find one for sale that had the art kit along with it, so you would just be getting the ROM boards if you do decide to go in the arcade direction. The good thing about the Saturn release is that it does have full English menus, so you do have to enter a code to get into the secret menu, but from there you can turn the entire game into English, so it's super easy to enjoy even if you have no Japanese language skills, as I don't. Otherwise, it really isn't that hard to play through the game in Japanese anyway. If you've ever played any of these games, the menu's easy to navigate, and you can get through it quite easily. The other nice thing is you can get to the true ending without having to survive through all those secret doors. All the codes are known for the game, so you can actually just start on the super game, collect all the keys, and beat the game as it was intended to be beaten without actually having to go through like 60 levels without once dying. I've never seen a playthrough of somebody beating the game from the beginning in that method. They usually always use the codes or just show a different ending. I'm sure there is somebody out there that can beat this game without dying, but it's not me. After each boss, you have a couple different directions you can go. A lot of the worlds are inspired by different Taito games. You have Pocky and Rocky, or Kiki Kai Kai that we were just in, and now we're going to a Darius Gaiden kind of themed world where all the different enemies are going to be enemies queued up from the Darius series, and you will see that the boss does have the same kind of introduction that you would receive in that other series. Got that gold key, or I think it was actually the green key right there, and you will see that we get all 4 keys and we're able to get through the secret door. I'll let you watch the boss fight. It's pretty interesting, and we'll come back with the end of the commentary and tell you what's coming next week on Video Game Esoterica. So there's that Darius-themed boss. But short of that, I really appreciate you guys sticking with us and watching Season 2 of Video Game Esoterica. This is the last episode, but we will be back next Tuesday with the first episode of Season 3. Much like Season 2, it's going to be on a completely different subject, and that is going to kind of be how this channel is going to work moving on, is we're going to go back and forth from topic to topic, changing it up in seasons. Hope that you've enjoyed the On a Technicality episodes as well. We're just adding those as we kind of think of something that we want to talk about or share with you guys. But that's about it. If you could go down below and hit the thumbs up and subscribe button, we value every single subscriber, and we're doing our best to grow our audience and get this show out to more people. But thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed Bubble Symphony. I'll let you guys just finish up with the boss and see what's going on there. But otherwise, we'll be back next Tuesday with new episodes. Thanks so much for watching. You can check us out on Instagram at Video Game Esoterica. Otherwise, we hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.